Hey CSA members, Farmer Nate here, unpacking your Heritage Prairie Farm Week 15 CSA box. It's 20 weeks of fresh vegetables for all these Spring Share members. So I hope you're enjoying it. Let's see what we got here. Gnarly big bunch of parsley. That's got chimichurri sauce written all over it. So do that, Google it. Scallions are back and they are gorgeous, so enjoy those. Those would actually go quite nicely together and maybe garnish on a salad. Speaking of salad, let's get in. We got some really cool greens in this box. We've got cooler nights, warm days, cooler nights equal awesome greens. All right, so we're moving into fall. It's best we just embrace it, you know, like yeah, embrace and drive change. Heritage Prairie Farm core value. You should Google that too. Beautiful, delicious lettuce mix. Another head of righteous green butterhead lettuce. Hope you're enjoying that. We've got baby arugula. It's kind of hard to see in the bag there. Baby arugula. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not like the most beautiful looking arugula. It's got some holes in it. Don't be afraid of it. Those are from something called a flea beetle, and they're harmless. And I always tell our customers, we only spray if it, or use any of our organically approved controls if it compromises the quality of the flavor or texture of the vegetable. So we ate it, it was delicious. I felt no need to do anything about it. It's purely aesthetic, and if you got a problem with your ugly produce, then you can buy it at Jewel or something. Butter chard, this is a cool thing. I'm not sure, I can't remember if we've done butter chard yet in the CSA this year. Butter chard is a cool product that we actually developed here at Heritage Prairie Farm. So we source a heirloom variety of chard direct from Italy. You can't even buy this stuff in the United States. We source it direct from Italy. We buy it because it has a really nice, mild, buttery flavor. And we thought, just to push it over the edge and kind of, take something that was already like really good and just take it to the extreme. We harvest it at kind of this teenage stage. It's about the size, each leaf is about the size of your hand. It's not the big bunching chard, it's not the little baby chard, it's butter chard. So enjoy it. You can eat it raw, put it and use it as a wrap. I just love it with just an immense amount of garlic, but do what you want with it. Frittata sounds nice. We have some really beautiful kale. We're finally into a new planting of kale, so it's really pretty. Last week we had the kale tops. That was kind of those little leaves that aren't big enough to bunch. That was the end of our summer kale. We're into our last two plantings of our fall kale, and that's what we have here. So it's always kind of nice to get into the new planting. It feels good, looks good, and all that jazz. We're still doing pretty good on zucchini, even though we're exiting the season of summer fruit. Decent looking zucchini out there. I would imagine we'll be enjoying that throughout the rest of the CSA, barring any unforeseen circumstances. So we'll see, but I think we're good on that. So look at all this. This is super green. It's like uber green. Let's throw some color out there. Everybody's getting a pound of tomatoes. Tomatoes are slowing down big time. The fruit hates the cold nights. It just doesn't like it. So the cold nights are upon us. And what's interesting about the cold nights is what it's doing to the peppers. Look at that in a minute. More okra. Look, I've tried it a million ways. There's nothing better than fried okra. I thought I could find some cool, healthy alternative and change everybody's world. But fried okra is the coolest thing ever. So just do that. It's the best way. Some color in the mix. Some Easter egg radishes. Really beautiful. I mean, just look at that. Just beautiful radishes, and they're delicious too. Big bunches of greens. Radish greens are edible. Not everybody enjoys them. I like them myself if they're cooked, so you can give them a shot. Not everybody likes them. So anyway, I was saying the fruit and the cold nights. So the peppers have been freaking out this week because I think here's my theory. We've got the cold nights, the hot days. Peppers are a long season crop, and all of a sudden we're down to some of these nights out here on the farm have been in the upper 40s. 49 was the low a couple nights ago. So the plants know they are super close to the end of their time, and if they're only goal in life is to produce more seed. You know, they're prolonging their genetic lineage. So they know that somebody's been coming around, ripping all their fruits off the plant, stealing their seeds, not letting them have their chance to procreate and continue, you know, their destiny. And now it's getting cold out, so it's the end of their days, and so they're freaking out and on like red alert. And so now all the fruit is starting to ripen at the same time, so that we can, so that they can have the best chance possible at getting their seed out there. So we have a lot of fruit, and therefore we will enjoy that and share that with you. So we have a mix of peppers, some orange, some red, some greens. This is chocolate poblano. So mix them up, man. Put them all in the big old pot and eat them, roast them, whatever. And finally, for fun, I didn't hear anything about the golden ghost pepper last week. And we put it in, I put it in a bag just in case it cracks open and, like, you know, if someone's picking it up and it would, like, you know, go all over your vegetables and make them, like, you know, basically intolerable. So this pepper here now, just for fun, is the third hottest pepper in the world. And this is last week we had the golden ghost, this week we have the ghost. So again, this is just for fun. It's just like a little bonus thing. Try it if you want. Don't try it if you don't care to. I do recommend just tasting the tip of it. It's not very hot at the tip. You get the aroma of this just like tropical fruit paradise. It's pretty cool. Today I ate the fourth hottest pepper at Trinidad Scorpion, and it wasn't that bad, but I didn't realize that my lips were a little chapped from being out in the wind all day, and my lips were on fire for about a half hour. So be careful, but have fun with it. For our farm dinner last week, Chef took one of these peppers per pot of greens. We made collard greens and kale and other greens, and so kind of like a southern style, the ham hock. We cooked it down for the heirloom farm dinner. And each pot just got one pepper whole and simmered in with the broth, and it actually was a quite pleasant, mild sweetness or a mild spice. It wasn't too overpowering at all. So golden ghost, no, just ghost, just straight up ghost. An Indian name for it is Bhut Jalakia. I'm trying to make a pretty display for your Facebook enjoyment. There you go. So there we are, week 15. I hope you've been enjoying it. Please tell your friends about it. And yeah, we look forward to the next 3 more weeks of the main season before we go to the fall season. And I have so many vegetables, I'm gonna have to put them in the box before the entire thing overflows, because it's just a huge box this week. Thank you very much for being a part of our CSA family. Thank you for supporting our farm, and I will see you next week for week 16. Enjoy your vegetables.